I was yearning to cover this model from NVIDIA for quite some days, but I wasn't able to get my hands on H100 GPU. But now, courtesy to Massed Compute, I have access to this NVIDIA H100 GPU. So in this video, not only I'm going to tell you all about this Alpamayo R1 model, but we are also going to install locally and see what exactly it does. This is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. Please like the video and subscribe and consider becoming a member. Please also follow me on X if you're looking for AI updates without any hype. So what exactly is happening here in this model? So this is NVIDIA's vision language action model that doesn't just drive. It reasons about why it's making each decision. Unlike traditional end-to-end autonomous driving systems that directly map sensor inputs to steering commands, AR1 generates explicit chain of causation reasoning traces before outputting trajectory predictions. Now, I know this sounds a bit complicated, but trust me, it's not. Let me try to explain in more simple words. By the way, they have shared all the source code in this repo. They have this amazing paper which you read through if you are in this space. Not only that, they have also given us this dataset which I will tell you about shortly in very simple words. But let me first try to explain what exactly this all means in simple words. This means that the model can explain its decision in natural language, such as decelerating to yield for the cut in motorcycle and nudging left to increase clearance from the parked vehicle. So any sort of driving decision it can take and explain in natural language, in your own language, in very simple words. If you look at this architecture, this combines Cosmos Reason, which is an 8.2 billion vision language backbone pre-trained for physical AI application, with a 2.3 parameter diffusion based trajectory decoder that uses flow matching to generate smooth, kinematically feasible driving paths in real time at 99 millisecond latency, which is huge. So, what exactly is the use case of this model? That is one of the burning questions here. So, look, the use case is quite obvious. It is specifically designed to handle the long tail of autonomous driving, those rare safety critical scenarios like construction zones, aggressive cut-ins, and complex intersections where traditional systems often fail. AR1 takes multi-camera inputs, 4 cameras with around zero point 0.4 second history at 10 Hz, ego motion data, navigation commands, and optionally user text instruction, and then it outputs both a reasoning explanation and a 6.4 second future trajectory at 10 Hz. They also have talked a lot about the training pipeline, but I'm not going to go into it, except it's a three-stage process. First, injecting action modality into VLM, then supervised fine-tuning on chain of causation data, and then finally reinforcement learning. Last thing I want to tell you in theory is this data set. This is, I think, the gem of this whole thing. The chain of causation data set, which you can see on your screen, is the secret sauce here. 700,000 video segments with structured, causally grounded reasoning traces built through a hybrid human in the loop and auto labeling pipeline. So, unlike existing data sets that often contain vague description like be cautious or COC annotations, this one caters to specific causal factors observed in the scene. And then model was trained on 80,000 of multi-camera driving data from 2,500 cities across 25 countries, which is huge. So NVIDIA has put in a lot of effort into that. We have to give it to them. Okay, so I think enough theory. Let me show you a very glimpse of how you can get it installed, and then we will go from there. By the way, let me quickly show you my system specs. So this is my GPU card, which is NVIDIA 8100, and sorry, my operating system is, as usual, Ubuntu. And if you're looking to rent a GPU or VM or CPU on very affordable price, you can find the link to Massed Compute in video's description with a discount coupon code of 50% for range of GPUs. So please do check them out as it helps. Okay, Next up, first thing we need to do is to install UV package manager. It is going to take few seconds. That's already done. Now let me source it. And the UV is all done. Next up, let's create a virtual environment with UV. And now let's git clone the repo, and I will drop the link in video's description. And now UV is installing all the packages from the root of the repo. So let's wait. Everything is installed. Now let's log into Hugging Face. Just to HFauth login and grab your free read token from your Hugging Face profile. And also make sure that you have gone to Hugging Face and you have accepted terms and conditions on the model page and that dataset page. And because it's a gated one, so you can see that I'm now logged in. Let's download. So what NVIDIA has done, they have graciously provided us this test inference script, which not only downloads the model and a small sample of dataset, which takes I think around 25 gig or something. But this could be slow, so you just have to wait for a bit. And then it also runs as the test inference. So if you're looking to do it for yourself, you can just go and use this test inference. So let me run this. So you can see that it is downloading that data. Now it is going to download the model, which is around 10 billion parameter. And these are the shards of the model. And after loading the model, it was very quick to do the chain of causation. Let me explain what is happening here. As you can already see that it downloaded the model, then it loaded a test driving clip. The ID ends in D26. As you can see from here, I'll also take you up. There you go. Now, once it loaded both of these things, the model processed the multi-camera input and generated both a reasoning trace and a trajectory prediction. The key output is this chain of causation, this one. So you see it says nudge to the left to increase clearance from the construction cones encroaching into the lane. This is the model actually thinking out loud. It detected construction cones partially blocking the lane and decided the ego vehicle should nudge left to maintain safe clearance. And the min ADE, the minimum average displacement error of 2.55 meters, represent how far off the predicted trajectory was from the ground truth human driving path. So average across all future waypoints. This metric varies between runs because a diffusion-based trajectory decoder is inherently stochastic. Basically, it samples from a distribution of possible trajectories rather than outputting a single deterministic path, which is actually desirable for capturing the multimodal nature of driving decisions. So this is really cool. As you can probably imagine, you can use it on your own data set. You have the script, go nuts really there. It's really cool. Let me see if we can determine the VRAM consumption. I'm just going to run it again. This is my VRAM. So at the moment it is going to load the model because the script does that, and maybe we should see some spike here. I'm just going to move it here just to see what is happening behind the scene. It is still loading. There you go. So it is increasing, just 23, still going up. So around 24 gig of VRAM it needs, even less. So you can easily use it on that GPU card. So look, that's it. Really amazing model. An autonomous driving model that doesn't just drive, it tells you why. So I think NVIDIA has just open sourced the future of explainable self-driving AI. Please like the video and subscribe, and please follow me on X as that helps. Thank you for all the support.